Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 4, which is entitled as Jnana Yoga, Sloka 25. Daivam evāpare yajñaṁ yoginaḥ paryupāsate brahmāgnāv apare yajñaṁ yajñenaivopajuhvati. What we have seen so far, in nutshell, is to see the action to be knowledge. And next, that is in the previous sloka, we learned that we need to see everything that involved in doing an action, karma, to be knowledge. Here the knowledge is as Brahman. To see the instruments such as the ladle, yajña kunda, the place for doing the yajña, to be Brahman. The fire as Brahman. The agent of the homa as Brahman. The doer itself as Brahman. In this way, he attains Brahman. Meaning, seeing everything as part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Everything as His energy. And the Supreme Lord as Antaratma, the Super Soul, who is present in everything, moving, non-moving, everything. So that has been discussed so far. Now starting from this sloka, 25th, through few slokas, there will be various different varieties of karma yoga will be mentioned. One may take one or any of these and practice to perfect them. The idea that Krishna presenting these varieties is that although all these branches are applicable for all, each one takes up a particular aspect as more important to suit their taste. One may be interested in doing one thing more involved compared to doing the other thing. So there are varieties of things here that's been mentioned, and so that we get an idea how to perform the karma yoga. Daivam evāpare yajñaṁ yoginaḥ paryupāsate brahmāgnāv apare yajñaṁ yajñenaivopajuhvati. Now, daivam yajñameva means only sacrifices like worshipping gods, involving in worshipping gods. Apare yoginaḥ, some karma yogis, paryupāsate, do that worship perfectly to the best. Apare yoginaḥ, whereas the others who follow the karma yoga, yajñaṁ, yajñena, yajñam and the materials for oblation like ghee and havish, whatever we offer into the fire. Yajñena, with the instruments like the ladle and whatever is instrument that's needed for the sacrifice into fire. Brahmāgnāv, in the fire which is Brahman, upajuhvati, offers. Upajuhvati means to offer. So some yogis perfectly worship the devatas by offering different sacrifices to them, and some other sacrifices in the fire of Supreme Brahman. Daivam evāpare yajñaṁ, worship a particular desired devata, which means deity worship, meaning offering food, aradhana, that's archana, lighting the lamps, putting rangoli, bathing the deities, decorating them with dresses and flowers, offering abharana, the ornaments like jewels, crowns, bangles, etc. Offering tulasi, reciting stotras and slokas and mantras, calling out various names or reciting various names of the Lord. All that is done for the deities are considered here as daivam evāpare yajñaṁ. And this is one type of yoga, sacrifice, karma yoga. It is important here again to mention everyone to do deity worship. It is not that it is optional and only some people or only those who like to do it. The idea should do it. The idea here is everyone should do it, but some will keep this as their main practice while still doing other practices within Karma Yoga. Let's see an example how we can understand this. For some people, doing jogging every day or going to gym every day would be a main practice for them. They don't want to give that up. They will do it every day. While having a proper diet or eating will be in their daily schedule, but not necessarily that's an important thing for them. Whereas for some people, having a proper diet perfectly, checking out the calories, checking out all those different details and eating would be a main thing for them. Whereas exercise they do, but it's not that important for them. So, either case, everyone should do all. In this case, exercise should be done and proper diet has to be taken. But the focus on one may be higher than the focus on others. But both should not be given up. Likewise, here also, the deity worship is a must that everyone should do. And other things should also be done. But it all depends on one's interest, how much they want to invest their time, how much they want to do certain varieties that's been mentioned over here. So question is, who all can, we are going to see a few questions here about the daivam evāpare. Who all can do the deity worship? Only those who have taken diksha, initiation, from a bona fide spiritual master, a guru, can do the deity worship. What in case I am already doing deity worship without initiation, without diksha? Well, continue doing it, but make it formalized. Try to take initiation from a guru. So the worship becomes authentic and effective as it is recommended by the scripture. If it is must, the next question is, if it is must that I need to take initiation, diksha, to do the deity worship, can't I do it myself? Is it must? Why is initiation is must? Why can't I do it myself? Various prayers while we do the deity worship like mantrasana, snanasanam, alangarasanam, bhojanasanam, and many things that we do during the deity worship, very many offerings. Each of these are done by saying, I am doing it on behalf of my Guru. I am just his hands, his instrument. So that's the answer for that question. Well, what in case if I skip those prayers and mantras and I just do it by myself? I'm not going to say those mantras. Then the answer is, we are not doing what is being told by Shastra. Hence, we will not get the right fruit, phalam, of our worship. question might be, or argument may be, well, I'm not interested in any fruits, phalatyaha. I'm not interested in any fruits by doing my worship. So what's wrong in me doing the way that I wanted to do? Well, the answer, that's perfectly right mood to do, not expecting anything in return while we are doing our worship. But that cannot be applied in all cases. One's interest towards attaining moksha or love of Godhead is always accepted. For this to be attained, one has to have interest in the fruits. Since we are interested in the spiritual result, fruits, therefore we need to follow the Shastra. To follow the Shastra means to offer the prayers and mantra mentioned in the Shastra. Offering mantras and prayers mentioned in Shastra means applying what's been mentioned in those prayers. Applying means accepting Guru. Accepting Gurus means getting diksha or initiation from a Guru, which means formalizing our worship. Therefore, it's a must and important that deity worship has to be done by anyone and everyone. For one to do that one has to formally get connected to a Guru, get a diksha, so they can worship the deities at homes. Daivam evāpare yajñaṁ yoginaḥ paryupāsate brahmāgnāv apare yajñaṁ yajñenaivopajuhvati. Namaste. Hare Krishna.